Hello, I'm just checking to make sure we're live. I think we're just about live now. YouTube is acting very funny today. I don't know if they have a problem with their website because they have a lot of issues with their data. Apparently, it's saying some data is currently unavailable, so they must be having some problems. Let me just get the chat. Hope everyone's doing well. Today I'm quite stressed, so the jukebox today is going to be the very soothing Resident Evil jukebox, so we can be very relaxed today. I think that's what it's always like. Once you get to Monday, the start of the week, suddenly all the stress just comes straight back again. So we finished, more or less finished the job centre. I'm just going to do a little bit of tidying up off stream and then send it to Intratak out so he can do all of the lighting. So today we're going to move on to some other buildings in the street area, and if you remember, this was the diner that we were making with the good old usable hamburger. Excuse me. So I think we already had a floor planned out for this particular this scene. I think we were using this checkered floor, which looked quite nice. I know some people said maybe the thermal might cause you problems in the future, so I may have to change the floor. Ever since we looked at finding some floors, I did see some bigger checkered floors as well, like for example there's one here. I don't know if this is the same one. Let me check. It's a car! What the hell, man? It says floor, and look, it's a car. Well, that's false advertisement right there. Thanks very much. Well, that needs to go. I wonder how many more of these are false advertisements. Right, I'll bring this one. See, this is like a bigger area, so maybe it uses up less thermal. Perhaps. I don't know. Just perhaps. And it's got a bit of a dirtiness to it, so whereas this one's quite clean. So I'll basically I'll hold on to these just in case we use them. But I'll give this floor a chance to shine. Let me just load up the comments here. Hey Maddie, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Hope Denmark's treating you well. Hello Small Human. Hello Mobile Monster. Hello again Stu. Welcome back. Hey Lil Robbie. Hope you all had a great weekend. Hey Joe. I'll be back, okay? Yeah, no worries. Take your time. Take your time, Maddie. Sketchy YouTube. I know. It's like there's always some problem, whether it's the problem with streaming, problems with their servers. There's always something, right? But oh well. So remember the good old diner? Time to get this looking pretty damn sweet. So I got more lines from some of the voice actors. We had Intratak out. Oh, Intratak out. He was voicing a scientist. He gave us the lines on the weekend there, and then we got another set of lines from Kimura Kai. I think I want to say that name right. She's playing another character. She's actually playing a nurse in the hospital, whereas Intratak out, he's playing like a scientist, doctor kind of thing. So they both handed their lines in now, and they all sound pretty damn awesome, I've got to admit. So now I've still got to get my own lines done, but there's and we've got Kelby Jones. That's what I'm going to call him. His lines are coming next, I think, and then we'll have eventually Sean Lenhart, and I'm still looking for another voice actor for the other main character. Just need to make sure the voice actor I contacted, she's going to confirm that she's going to be part of the project. I don't know yet. But it's good to get all the lines in. It means it's definitely one major concern out the window now. So we can just focus on doing what we're doing, and in the background all the lines will be getting done. So it's coming together pretty well. Came right away when I saw the notification. Oh, some man. It took me a bit longer to stream today because I had to update Dreams, and then I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was my internet or just the router itself, but I had to basically reset the router, and my speeds returned to normal. Right, hold on. Is that one big floor? That's one big floor. So my speeds are back to normal now, so I was a wee bit late today just getting that all sorted. But I think I've been counting the streams. We can normally get an area done in a stream at least. So as long as we get at least this done today, this area, I'm happy. If we do any additional areas, that's just a bonus really. Hope you done well, LBA. Yeah, pretty good. Just I completed The Last of Us 2 on Sunday, so that was basically my weekend. So now that that's out the way, it won't distract me anymore. I can just focus on Dreams now, pretty much 24/7. Some may say that's a bad thing, but I do enjoy it. So I'll be able to. There's a level that's coming out. We've got a trailer for this game coming out on Tuesday, tomorrow, which I still need to finalise. Why is that not lining up properly? It's a bit weird. Alright, whatever. So I still need to finalise the trailer for tomorrow, but it's definitely coming tomorrow. Just a short trailer. Probably nothing special for you guys because you've seen a lot of the project before, but for people who have never heard of this project, I think this trailer is going to be pretty good for them. So we'll share it about, we'll see if we can get more interest. It's always good to get people hyped up for the project. And then on the following Tuesday, I'll have a brand new level out, which is a short horror level, or game if you want to call it that. So it's kind of nice to get out some content, because you know, when we work on content like this that takes a long time to finish, it's nice to get, you know, a little thing out every now and again. So at least we'll have something out over the next couple of weeks, and I'll try and get like a private demo going of this as soon as I can, so we can test all the areas, make sure everything's flowing well quite nicely before I release the public demo. So this floor already looks quite nice, gotta admit, and I like that it does have the little dirt splatters on them. It definitely helps me, because then I don't need to do it myself, because this floor here was very clean, see, so I probably would have had to have spent time dirtying it up, but so far so good. I was a bit worried about the walls, because I don't know what kind of walls I would do. Obviously I'd want something that was like quite similar to the aesthetic of the rest of the restaurant, so like some bits red, some bits white, and black. But I might just do like a basic wall, and then just like, again, just put up like pictures and stuff like that. See what we can find. I think the walls for this place, for the restaurant, is going to be probably the hardest one, I think. Yeah, the start was very stressful for me, but it kind of smoothed out, and now it's relaxing again. Good. It's good to relax. Oh, I remember this diner. I know, the classic diner, eh? The usable. This is where we got the usable hamburger. Right there. Still need to get plates and stuff like that. So one thing I do need to do is, for this scene, I never really decreased the detail. So, you know. Again, I don't even know if I'm going to use these doors. Like, there's so many doors we could use. And I was trying to, like, since this was a different area, I wanted to try and use different doors. So I've got, like, the double glass door. We've got a new kind of wooden door here and here. But like I said in another stream, I don't even know if you'll enter these rooms, so I don't think it will be so necessary to worry about them too much. So we've got some food here. I don't know if this was the usable hamburger. Yeah, this was the usable hamburger, and this was the more complete hamburger. I thought like the colour scheme on this is a bit plain, but you know, if you leave your food for a long time, I'd imagine it would get a bit stale like this. And then we'll get some hot dogs and stuff like that. So I was going to like throw people's food around, and you know, like people didn't finish their food or they kind of threw it away or whatever in a mad panic as they try to escape the restaurant. But I need to see if I can put down the thermal a little bit, because I mean the floor is a bit high. I don't know how this is going to look. Let me see. Still looks okay. So there's just things like this, you know, you see like the wheels here. These wheels take up way too much thermal. And the problem is you can't really reduce this too much, because then, see the background, it kind of disappears, which kind of sucks. I think that's one of the reasons why I didn't really reduce it in the first place. So I think I can get rid of most of this stuff at least, and it won't lose its shape. I think that looks a bit better. Just try and, as long as it doesn't look, like I said, as long as it doesn't lose its shape, I think we'll be alright. Or if it doesn't look super ugly. Right, so these keys need to go down as well. Alright, that's a bit better. Right, the hamburgers and the hot dogs. Like, technically I don't really need to use these, you know. I don't think it's so necessary, but I'll leave them out for now, just in case. It seems to be handling the detail reduction quite well. There's a lot of detail inside this hamburger, by the way. Incredible amount of detail. Even the sesame seeds has a lot of detail. I think that looks okay. There you go. You ever tried a blue hamburger before? They're delicious. Totally doesn't give you food poisoning. Right, there you go. So now we just need to reduce the car, and then I think we'll be all good. Hey Joseph Morris, welcome back. How's the progress on this so far? Yeah, pretty good. We've finished all the level design, so now we're going back over all the old areas and we're trying to polish them up a little bit, adding like a new floor, walls, camera angles, some gameplay mechanics, stuff like that. We still don't have the character implemented yet, or the inventory, or the combat. That will come next. So really we're just trying to get an environment that looks kind of okay structurally, a little bit more polished. Then we're going to get Intra Attack out. He's going to do the lighting for all the scenes, and then I'm going to link them all together, and we're going to test them and see where the ammo should go, where the documents should go, things like that. And then once we do all that, we can start to add the combat. But I think it's making good progress. I'm going to try and get like I said, I'm going to try and get a private demo out soon, and then before I release a public demo at the end of September, just to see if the gameplay is working quite well. Let me just find where I got to. Don't you hate when you try to install flooring but instead you get an oversized blue Lego car? I know. It's the first time it's happened to me, to be honest. I mean, that is false advertisement. I count that as trolling. Hey FanFizz, welcome back. Hope you had a great weekend. Hold on, you're making the diner now? Oh, we made the diner a long time ago. We're just polishing up now. We're redoing all the old areas. You guys ready? Oh, we're always ready. Damn, that sculpture detail. I know, it's a bit too high. I guess like some scenes I didn't really care, because I'm doing it now, right? One way or the other, I'm doing it now. For an epic stream, oh yes, we're gonna have a proper epic stream. Some nice fire from Small Who Man. Soon you'll be able to get your hands on some of Small Who Man's custom made emojis later this week once we apply the new membership program. We just need to wait for approval from YouTube before it gets the go ahead. Who else is voice acting in this game? Well, I'm voice acting in it. We've got a couple of voice actors outside of Dreams, and then we've got the people inside Dreams, Intratak out, Gamerikai, Keld B. Jones. They're like the 3 from Dreams. So we've got like 7 people, more or less. Hold on, you have voice actors? Oh yeah, always. Since Little Big Planet 2, I've always had voice actors. It's like a big part of what I do really when I make games. I always like to do story, voice acting, that kind of thing. Okay, I'm back. Welcome back, Maddie. His name's pronounced Keld Jones. He's got a B in the middle, so I just say Keld B. Jones, like a middle name, I don't know. I have made so many typos on this keyboard that sometimes the actual words get auto-corrected to a typo. So that's why you make so many typos. Your typos become typos. I usually accidentally type 8 instead of I, so when I typed I, it just turns into 8. Damn phone. You made so many typos, your phone thinks that that's the correct use of English. Hey, Lil Robbie with the super chat. Thanks very much. Love your streams. After this stream, I'm going to go on your first part for this and check out what you used and how are you. Okay, so like all, yeah, we've actually got a playlist that has all the old streams from now till today. I need to update maybe like the end of it, because like the past maybe 6 streams or so I didn't put it on the playlist. But yeah, there's a lot. We started streaming since like the 17th of December last year, so there's a lot of live streams, a lot of live streams. So much. But thanks again for the super chat, Robbie. Very generous. No mate, don't compete. Maddie needs to go out to buy a new sofa to find more change. Nice donation, man. Yeah, very generous. Yeah, very, very generous. I also recently started doing Unity stuff. It's quite annoyingly confusing how vague all the options is. In fact, I'm pretty much giving up on it, going straight back to Dreams. I guess it's the same thing as Dreams. If you want to get into it, you need to spend like a proper amount of time to learn all the tools and get good at it, I suppose. Nobody can compete with Maddie. Certainly not. He is the king, the reigning champion. My first ever donation. Wow, really? Wow. Glad it could be us then. Hopefully we can provide you with some good inspiration. And hopefully you'll enjoy the game once it's released. See if I can reduce this car detail before it goes a bit too hectic. I think that's where most of the thermal's going, to be honest, is in this car, because it is very detailed. Once I get the camera angles in and we've got the lighting and stuff like that, we can actually see how all this looks, to see if the detail looks too bad. Because look, for example, when you get this, if you reduce the detail too much, you start to lose a little bit. So I need to keep it like, let me see, just enough that you can see the structure. Because when you just reduce the detail on thin things, it pretty much kills your scene. So there you go, we're down at 55%. We can still reduce this door. There's no need for it to be that extensive. There you go. Super detailed for a simple door. Even the handle is very, very, very high quality. There you go. So I think that's almost everything. We've got a shirt here. I don't know, let me see, can I reduce the detail? Yes. It's all good. It's all good. There we go. So that's a lot better now. Just the detail here. I think I just got lazy in the last stream and just didn't bother, because normally I always reduce the detail. I must have thought, screw it. We'll leave it for today. So there you go. We've got down to 45%, so that's alright. Gameplay's quite high. I'm probably going to have to keep my eye on that, because obviously once we add in the character and all the logic, that'll start to increase. So once I get to the logic stage, yeah, I will need to have another go at making sure that the environment doesn't use up more gameplay logic than it has to. Right now I'm just kinda assuming it's going to work. Just try to be optimistic about it. Right, I think I was going to extend this a little bit over here, wasn't I? Because the original door was here, but I'm going to extend it a little bit over here. I think just to give you a bit more space, a bit more room to breathe. And there's not really going to be any puzzles in this room. I think this room's just going to be more about just exploring, finding items, documents. There may be a boss battle here later, I've got an idea, but we'll see. We might even use this car for the Great Escape at the end of the game. It's a little idea we've got. Who knows if we'll actually go through with it. So let me move all this stuff back here, because this is going to be like the new kind of wall over here. There we go. Let's put it in a wee bit, I think. Perfect. So now we need to figure out what the walls are going to look like. This is going to be the hardest part out of all the areas, because you know, in buildings, in hospitals, in secret labs, we kind of know what the walls look like. In restaurants are more like designed kind of walls, you know, like they're kind of, they've got a nice colour scheme, a nice art design. I don't have those skills right now, so I'm really just looking to do like a really plain wall, I guess, and then just like add some kind of decoration to it on top of that. Just you wait. He got mine too. I don't usually do that sort of stuff, but I love LBA, his streams, and all you lovely people. It's great to have you all. It really is. When we started these streams, it's like we've always had like a good community. I think, like ever since the start, we've kind of attracted a lot of like-minded people, and it's been like over half a year now since we've been doing these streams, and some of you guys are still here, which is amazing. Can't believe it. And I thought, like, when I was starting these streams, we were just doing like basic level design, so I always thought, oh, it's going to be boring. I think a lot of people aren't going to like it, you know, it's going to be too plain, not very interesting. But I think you guys in the chat, you kind of made it more interesting, and especially with all your channel memes. Now we've got John Jerry Steve, of course. We've got Bovaretta. Let's just say that's Bovaretta Zombie. That's all very good. And we're only going to go up from here, I think. And it's going to be good. Like, once we finish this project, I'm not really going to take a break. I'm just going to move on to like the next project. So I'm not going anywhere. Just going to keep creating the best I can. But yeah, everyone's donations or support, even when you're watching the streams, you're giving us watch time, which helps promote the stream across YouTube as well. So that's also very good. You keep the chat alive, which again makes this environment a really cool place to be. So all forms of support, it's really helping us. I'll be a private tester for you. You can check out all my bugs. Hey Fireline Streams, welcome to our stream. Hope you're doing well. Hey Maddie, are you from the USSR? Oh, I wonder why you thought that. Denmark? No, yeah, I think he's from Denmark, yeah. Unless he's from the USSR and he's using a different currency for some weird reason. The United States of Stanpanda Republic. Wait, what? I know Maddie in real life. Oh, really? Are you good friends? Usable hamburger created a usable hamburger, but is it really a usable hamburger, or is it just a hamburger not usable? Well, I'm actually going to make it usable because, like I said, I wanted to do like if you complete the game, then you unlock the usable hamburger mode. So this hamburger will be on top of your character's head, basically. And if I've got time, I might even animate it for the cutscenes, just when they talk, to go like wah, 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 wah. So you have to complete the game to unlock that first. So the joke playthrough will be next, and then I think if you complete the game one more time, I'll give you like infinite ammo, maybe even a new weapon to use, like a flamethrower or something like that. So I'm going to try and make sure there's a lot of replay ability. But there's going to be 2 campaigns anyway, 2 characters, so even if you're technically going to complete the game twice with 2 different stories. So if you complete it even more times than that, then you're playing a lot of the game, which is kind of what I want. I want to make sure there's a lot there for people that want to play it over and over again. Well, yes. Maddie is Logan Paul. Oh, really? In disguise? Is this his persona? Just stop, mate. What are you going to do, mate? Dude, I'll beat you up. Just stop. And I was going to beat you up with this hamburger. I'm going to get a massive sausage right here. And he's going to whack it all over you. Why you got to be like that? Hey Alpha Werewolf, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Hope we had a great weekend. Do you remember the diner? We're back to polishing up the diner today. Isaac, hello, welcome back again. Hope everything's going well. So Mandy's asking, Isaac, can you do something with this tooth? Do you actually know him, Maddie, or is he talking nonsense? Let me see. Mr. Isaac, I know. He's like Mr. X. I've been seeing you stream this a lot, but been busy on my own projects. I'm looking forward to what you'll show in Dreamscom. Yeah, I've got a booth for Dreamscom, but the trailer that I'm putting out, it's just a short trailer, just a little announcement trailer for anyone that doesn't really know about the project. So hopefully it can gather some hype tomorrow. They won't show it live, but whenever they open the show floor, then for the public, it'll be interesting to see if people even see our booth. Hell yeah, custom emojis hype. Oh, big time. It's going to be a good day. Evening, Swigful. Welcome. Hope you had a great weekend too. Just curious which PS5 you're going to get, the more restrictive yet cheaper digital version or the Blu-ray edition. Whether those prices are accurate. Well, to be honest, I'm really waiting for the prices themselves before I make a decision. If it's only like a tiny bit extra for the disc, I may as well just get the disc. Normally these days I just download my games, but you never know, you might use a disc one day and you don't want to be locked out of that, so I'll wait until I get the prices locked down and then I'll make a decision, I think. Imagine if YouTube declined the membership, all that hard work. Nah, I don't think they would. They only decline it if you do something against their terms of service. So, if there's an emoji that's, you know, let's just say bad, you know, or it's one of my goals, one of my target things, my rewards, if they don't fit with the guidelines, then obviously they can't let me do whatever I want. So but I think everything's clean, everything's good. I don't think we'll have a problem. Skimmed all over the chat and I don't even know what's happening. Me neither, I'm just catching up. Yeah, I literally typed who and it auto-corrected to 2HK. 2HK in the game. Is Firelion trolling you? He can't, Maddie. You're already a legend here. I know, I was just about to say the same thing. Hey G-Fish, welcome to the stream. Why am I getting Silent Hill vibes? Really? Well, if you're talking about the music, this is all the save theme music from Resident Evil games. This particular set, I guess, yeah, you could say it has a Silent Hill vibe about it. If you remember the first game, he does go into a diner. So this game is kind of like inspired by games like Resident Evil and Silent Hill. So you'll probably notice some things that are quite similar to those kind of games. Hopefully I can get it as good as those. Either way, Firelion, it seems like you're being deliberately provocative towards Maddie here, and you should stop with it. Is he really your friend, Maddie, or is he just some random person that came in to the stream? That's what I want to know. If you want to troll people, then this is not the place. Yeah, you tell him, Isaac. Isaac will get the hammer out. He'll time you out if you're not careful. My dog always comes into my room during these streams. It's like she knows. She's got a sense about it. Yeah, this is the troll-free place, my dude. I know. The Fireline. Isaac isn't afraid to smite you from the cloudy sand. The cloudy land of moderators. It's irrelevant if you're sitting next to him or not. You'll still be provocative either way. Dude, just behave yourself. Be civil. Yeah. Just let's be nice. Let's just enjoy the chill sounds. Enjoy the nice conversation here. I watched a few older streams for nostalgia, and you've grown so much hair. I have. This is the quarantine hair. So if you watch from like March time onwards, the hair just goes out like that. Even the beard kind of grew, and I shaved it, and then it grew, and I shaved it. But the hair, I've kept the hair on purpose because I want to see how long, how long it can go. So once quarantine's over, I'll be like, because I saw some people, they actually shaved like their full head. But, you know, I don't really want that kind of look. I would rather have long hair than no hair, to be honest. I don't think I suit short hair. I think the only person who left was Panic Man. Don't recall anyone else leaving. Yeah, Panic Man left. It was quite sad. Over nothing, really. And he did say he was going to return, but I've not seen him. So I don't know if he's just been busy or he forgot. I have no idea. He keeps saying, I'm going to check out your next stream. But not seen him, so who knows. The real OGs remember the unlisted 15-minute stream. I know that was in the hospital lobby. I remember that. I finally have my Wi-Fi back. Oh, thank God for that. John, Jerry, Steve, let you go. Nah, I'm kind of new. I know you're just starting this journey with us, Robbie. At least, since we're going back to all the old areas, you're going to see everything anyway, so you're not really missing anything other than the good chat we had in the older streams, trying to come up with all the design stuff. So I'm going to try and see if there's anything that we can use for the wall. See, I just want like a plain wall, to be honest, and then I'll maybe just change the colour, decorate it a little bit, just try and make it a bit less plain, maybe. Get some walls here, like some more walls, some delirium. See, I don't want to use this because it looks like a fire broke out in this place. I mean, that would be pretty cool if there actually was a fire in the restaurant. Maybe that could solve our problems. But until I fully decide on that, I'll just try and find something that kind of just does the job. Because I'm thinking I might just make like a plain wall, you know, something that's not been washed in like a long time. Can't really use the wallpaper stuff. Like, I keep trying to find a use for this wallpaper, but I don't think I'm going to find it, to be honest. This is sci-fi, this is vintage walls, but again, Some nice windows. But I don't know. I think for the restaurant, this might not work so well. I mean, I have seen some restaurants that use bricks. If you want to get more stylish, I'll have a quick check at the some pictures, see if I can find anything that fits. R.I.P. Panic Man. Maybe he'll be back one day, and we'll be back on the final day that we finish this game. But like, what did I miss? Everything. I forgot about Panic Man. I know nobody panicked, right? But Panic Man's gone for good. Panic Man turned into Calm Man. He panicked a little too much, I think. R.I.P. Panic Man's attendance. Yeah, you'll never be forgotten. Just for Alpha, and that's it. Panic Man of Medan. That's a new spin-off. Ask you anything about Maddie? What, do you know everything? I can't go to DreamsCon. Yeah, sadly it's too late, but you can still visit, you can still check out other people's stuff. How does that DreamCon stuff even work? Is it just a dream full of scenes, full of players' booths, or what? The way they made it sound is like they're going to create an event and you can actually walk around and check out everyone's booth, and they're basically going to make like several rooms or several floors, because obviously they can't put everyone's booth in the same scene. So every scene will be like maybe like a hall full of booths. I guess we'll see. I think that's the way they're going to do it, and then each booth links to a demo or a trailer, that sort of thing. Just gotta hope Daniele doesn't click on join and sees a preview of the pink poop emoji. I don't think he's going to notice, to be honest. It's a pink poop with big eyes, that's it. No connection whatsoever. Also, LB, if you need any more female voice actors, have you asked Forensic Science yet? She seems to be up for voice acting without any payment bill. No, I've never heard of this creator, to be honest. If you want to send me that name in the Discord, the private DM or something, so I don't forget, and I'll check her out then. Is she someone new that you came across? Because I've never heard of her before. I probably won't talk. I'm doing the tutorials. Yeah, no worries. Keep learning. Maybe Panic Man is lingering in the chat. He's watching us but not typing. I see you, Panic Man. I know we're watching you, Panic Man. All this time fooling us. Let me see if I can get a... If I just put in restaurant, let me see what comes up. Are we going to get lucky and find a wall? See, people in here, they just use plain walls. This one's just the outside of the restaurant. I could steal that, but no. Talking about Panic Man, we've got the Munchables Panic Restaurant. And it's a meme song, so the less we say about that, the better. That, for me, that just looks like the House of Parliament. Yeah, I don't think we're going to find... See, everybody just uses, like, plain walls. Like, there's tiles, but... See, here, it's just people just use plain backgrounds. I might just have to make something quite plain. How good does that steak look? A bit pink, but I'd eat it. You type in restaurant and there's a urinal. Appetizing. Let me see. Some condiments. I said condiments. Could use those. Just for some extra detail. A bar stool. I mean, we could use this. Like, I could extend the bar area, and then like there's an area where people pay, and then there's an area where people sit. I could do that. I could definitely extend this part here, so people can sit at the bar. You know, more design work I need to do. Right, let me just have a look at some pictures first, just so I can see what a good wall looks like. So we sell burgers, right? So we're just going to have to look at like Johnny Rockets or something like that. We'll copy their design, because the restaurant does kind of look like that kind of vintage kind of thing, right? Let me see. Kind of weird typing in Johnny Rockets walls. Right, so they use white walls as well. Like, it's pretty simple. Nothing's too extreme. I think behind the kitchen they have something a bit fancier on the walls, but on these walls they're just kind of plain, to be honest. They're like a cream kind of wall with some pictures on top, and they've got the exact same floor. So we got the floor right, we nailed that. Yeah, just lots of photographs, lots of... They've even got some advertisements on the top here, so like up here, you know, it says stuff like burgers, fries, shakes, along here, in big bold letters. So I could try and do that. But yeah, I think I'll just keep the walls quite simple. I could even just use these ones for now, to be honest. Let me see what looks good. Because this wall's kind of pink, isn't it? A bit too much. Maybe I could just make it like super white right now. And then we'll see how that looks when we get the lighting in. And then I'll put some like pictures and stuff on top. Ta-da! So I think it's simple but effective. Stretch this out. There we go. So now we just need to find stuff to like put on the walls, really. But again, it depends what the camera angles are, so we might not see every wall so clearly. And we already know when we were looking for paintings that it's just your luck what you find. I mean, if Outlast 2 can reuse the same painting about 105 times, then surely we can do the same thing. Just need to find something that... I mean, that's quite depressing, but... let's just take what we can get, to be honest. See, we've used some of these before, but... is anyone going to notice? Yeah, I think everyone's going to notice, to be honest. I hate that sometimes when you place it down it lags and it doesn't actually drop into the scene. I guess we could use one without a frame. Why not, right? Just keep using the same kind of things. Just try and do as many as I can. Super creepy. Put this here as well. No. The excuse is, right, this town has a store that's full of like really famous portraits and paintings. So everybody uses them. You know, the restaurant, the job centre, the hospital, they all use the same paintings because they all go to the same store. That's the excuse, right? Let's put this here. Oh god. I thought that was better than it actually was. See, it looked quite nice in the preview, but outside it was a bit questionable. Could maybe use this one. So I don't want to use too many. I'm going a bit OP. That's quite fun. I don't really want to do anything that's too fun though. Distract people from the theme of the game. I think everything looks alright so far. Hot Wheels! We could maybe get some ones like this as well, because black and white, it's kind of nice contrast. So let's just use these for now. I think that's a good collection. And just Just need to decide what we're going to do. So this wall's longer, so I think I'll put the bigger paintings on this side. This side, maybe some of the smaller ones here and here, some big ones here maybe. I could even put some advertisement here instead. So that's quite good so far. Right, let's put these on the wall. Let's see if they actually turn out decent. Right. It's a massive painting. Someone's really proud of that. Same with this one. This one has to be a bit smaller, I think. Let's put the small ones on this side. Hanging paintings, it's my new favourite thing. I guess it's good to have a contrast. So we've got like a bleak meadow and now we've got a cheerful meadow. It's only fair, right? That we try and get a bit of a contrast. Just fire them down for now. Did I reuse the same one? Yes, I did. How did you know? So we get so many to choose from. I might not use them all, I might just duplicate some of them. And you'll never know. Could just put like these ones over here. Could put like employee of the month over here. It's been the same guy, Greg, that's won it every month. Everybody hates Greg. Takes his job too seriously. There you go, we've got our restaurant turn art gallery. Lovely, huh? Beautiful. Just keep using my black and white one. There you go. Right, it's a bit better. It's not perfect, but it's what I can do right now. But I'll make some of my own stuff, like my own promotional stuff. So maybe like we'll have like a giant menu here. We'll have some big text up here to say like what Johnny Rockets has, like burgers, fries, shakes. And then I'll sort of tidy up this kind of stuff here, to be honest. Because I think, well, I don't like that there's so much variety in the paintings. So I might delete some of them and just like duplicate some over and over again. I don't think it's a bad thing you've got two of the one painting, because if you're sitting over here, right, and you're sitting over here, it's okay to have the same painting on the other side. You know, it's not like the painting police are going to come and say, hey, there's too many identical paintings around here. Right, let me just catch up with the chat here. Give me a second. Let's see. I think he's gone. You think he's gone? So let's see. I think barbers are supposedly opening back up on the 4th of July in the UK anyway. It's been so long. Even then, I probably won't go, because you could still catch the virus, man. You don't want to take that chance, you know. So I'm just going to play it safe. I got a split. Catch y'all later. Thanks very much, Stu, for tuning in. I'll see you next time. See here. Sometimes my chat goes mental when I scroll down and it goes like to the bottom. I'm going to do tutorials now. I'll watch but not talk. Yeah, no worries. Hey Char, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. I think what's taking up a lot of gameplay thermal is the floor asset, because it's made out of lots of copies of 2 square sculpts instead of being a single sculpt with multiple squares. Let me test that theory. You might be right actually, but the thermal did go up a lot there because of these paintings as well. So I mean, let me have a quick little check and see how much gameplay thermal this actually used. Yeah, it did use a lot of gameplay thermal, fair enough. I'll probably need to optimise it, of course. But it's definitely something I'll need to think about, because I really don't want, you know, the gameplay going a bit too mental. I could try and enlarge this the best I can, but then if I enlarge it too much, it's like really ugly, you know. But let me see. If the squares are really big, is it too distracting? It might work. It might be fine. You know. I think. Let me see if I can get it. Yeah. Like, that's basically how big the floor would be if I was being like really thermal conscious. It doesn't look as good when they're enlarged, but I guess if we want to save thermal, obviously it's the more optimal way to do things, because then we saved a lot of thermal there. Or I could go back and use that other asset. I don't know if this asset has a lot of gameplay, you know. Kinda. Not a super amount. But yeah, I'll keep the floor big tiles for now. And if it looks too ugly, then obviously I can change it. Let me just throw this back up here. There we go. So I think it might look okay. I just prefer smaller tiles, but sometimes you just gotta take the hit sometimes, right? To make sure everything's working good. But thanks for the tip, Char. I can imagine Daniele's booth being a bottomless pit. Never ends. I know. You go into slow-mo mode and you can't actually walk past the booth until about 5 hours later. Yeah, and the music wouldn't be panned at all. I know, it's just the whole booth. It's just like, you know, like screeching kind of music recorded straight from his microphone. His poor quality microphone, I should say. And the thermal would be like 50%. I know, just for Daniele's head. Hey, Big Fish! Hey, what's up, LB8? How are you doing, and how's the game Zombie Survival coming along? The survival horror, it's doing very well. We're just trying to detail some of the areas just now. Some of the old areas that we're doing. You know, by all means, it's not the final design. There's still going to be like another design phase on top of this one. But for now, the idea for these streams are basically to do the floors, to do the walls, try and decorate the best I can, and then add in the camera angles. So that's kind of what I need to do now. I basically need to put in the camera angles. Depending on the area that you enter, I think you're going to come in from this side. You're going to the opposite side of the fire exit, can you believe it? So, let me see. So you're going to start like this. See, whenever I make a big area, I like to kind of make the camera start off like a bit closer to the door. Let me move this over a wee bit. You know? So then once you leave this area, then it goes, and then suddenly you're like, oh crap, this is like a big kind of area. This is going to be like the hardest one to do camera angles for. I might need to block off some of these paths because I'll need to create like camera angles for each of them. And it could get a bit messy. So this is going to be one of the hardest ones. 'Cause it's not like a corridor. It's easier to predict. This one, it's like you could go here, you could go here. So I might have to block something on one of these sides. Because you're going to come from here. And basically you can just run straight through and go out here and leave. Because this is going to be locked. And this is like a bathroom. This is the kitchen storeroom. So really you're going to exit through this door. So really all you're going to do here is look around, check what's on the tables, if there's any ammo, or if there's any documents that you can read. I was thinking about having like a document like over here, on this table, and then we could have like, I don't know, like some ammo in the far corner here, maybe like behind the counter. There's like something here as well. When you press X on the car, it'll say something. These doors here will probably be locked as well, so it's not going to be an area that you're going to explore too much, and you don't have to, by all means. Like survival horror games, you don't have to explore everywhere if you don't want to. You'll miss out on some ammo and health and some documents to read, but at the end of the day, it's your survival. It's up to you how desperate you are to find everything. So I'll see if I'll try and not block off these paths. I'll let people walk through them, and if we don't actually put any items on any of these tables, then I'll probably block off like at least one of the paths, so that you're really only going to find like the item at the back corner or something like that. So that'll be like a little tweak we'll do a few weeks down the line, I think. Unpanned music, I know, just turn it straight off. Maddie Madness, my god, he's back with another super chat, and it's a massive super chat worth about $18. Maddie Madness, you're some man. You're putting everyone else to shame. Wow, that I'm speechless. That is a lot. Thank you, Maddie. You're really a big supporter of the channel so soon. Whoa, triple fire, I know. Thank you, Maggie. You are a legend. And an area legend too, according to Hal Schmooman. Maddie, you're insane, too insane. Mind blown. He is the king of the castle. I got to go. See you later, guys. See you later, Joe. Have a good day. I think we're about $36 now. Could be. My god, could be. I'll need to check my statistics. How about putting a ripped Bovaretta poster on one of the seats, as if someone was reading the poster right when the... what's that? Glay started? What does that even mean? The apocalypse. Yeah, I think that's probably what you meant. But that is the only donation from me today. Absolutely, that is more than enough for today, honestly. Thank you so much again. I don't know why Apocalypse autocorrected to glay, but oh well. Yeah. Your phone has a personality of its own. Absolute fire, Maddie. I just wrote an entire message and accidentally clicked the home button and erased my entire sentence. Gosh damn it, YouTube. Oh god, that's never good. I'm doing the health logic tutorial. Always handy. Make sure you can actually kill your characters. Those are some grungulatingly drinky looking tiles. Looks amazing. So dirty. So much fecal matter leftovers. I know. You can tell they really did not wash the floor. Even before the apocalypse, they didn't even wash the floor. They went, thank God, we don't. It's the apocalypse. We don't need to wash this floor. They've done me a favour. PS4 or PC? And what are you asking? If I'm streaming from the PS4, yeah, I'm streaming from the PS4. Everyone's nice here. Everyone's all good. Everything's perfect. We're all doing well. So, like I said, I've got the walls, got the floor, and more or less happy with how everything looks. I'm just going to delete this so I can just stretch the one wall over. I'm going to take this out a bit more because there's going to be shutters behind the door, so you can't leave through this way. And the thing is, if you actually left this diner restaurant and you crossed the road, the hospital's like across the road, so it would have saved you some time. But this character, he has to go through here and go to like a side delivery entrance, an alleyway kind of thing, and then you go round and there's like a convenience store, a little corner shop that you need to go through that's all destroyed, and then you can get into the hospital car park and then the main hospital building. So yeah, this is good. Let me get those condiments. Condiment. Let me see. Oh, it's Pickle Rick! Right, I'm gonna get these ones. See, these aren't so necessary, but it adds a little extra detail, right? You know, just for the keen eye that's really paying attention. And it actually didn't really use up much thermal, which is quite good. And then if you want some table sauce, there you go. And we can always change the colour if we want to get like mustard or something. I can probably even just search mustard, to be honest. Let me have a look. Mustard. Super Ultra Mustard Man. Wow. Some people have the best imaginations. Someone's actually made a combination one here. We could probably just use that one then. Or a mustard toilet, you know. Whatever you prefer. What the hell was that? A dino stone. Okay, right. I think we'll use this one. Simple enough. Does the job. And then we can sort of put that across all the tables. Let me just check this jukebox here. I'll put on the next one. Has a lot of the same tracks, this one, I think. Oh, I accidentally clicked. Resident Evil with ambient rain, which is quite good, but I don't really want to put rain in the stream. Right, please sit tight, iPad. It's going a bit mental. So I'll just decorate some of these tables, I think. So you mentioned the Bovaretta poster. We could probably put the Bovaretta poster in here. We could say that Bovaretta is kind of like the town's mascot, you know. She's she's everywhere. She's absolutely everywhere. See her beautiful. Yeah, I like that one. Proper up close. Bedtime stories, Wednesday to Friday. She loves a good Wednesday to Friday, doesn't she? Bovaretta's doll. Very creepy. So I don't want it to make it too distracting. It's meant to be a serious section of the game, you know. We'll see what happens if I use it. Maybe use that for the hospital. I'll put these over here. It's a bit distracting, but alright. This can go here until we do the test phase, and if it's not totally disturbing enough for people, we can obviously keep it. Right, so let me I'll just decorate the tables now. Let me take off my grid. So we need plates. We need some plates as well, don't we? A plate, please. A grassy plate, yeah, it's totally the first thing I was looking for. A detailed plate, right. That looks alright. Let's see. So I'm sitting... Oh. My plate went a bit too far into that table. Right. Ta-da! Ta-da! Let me see. We might need to make the burger a wee bit bigger. There you go. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. There you go. You get a nice wee meal. Someone didn't even eat their meal. They were literally just about, oh, it's been a hard day at work. Gonna sit down, have a lovely usable hamburger, and then suddenly a zombie bursts through the door. Oh, great timing. Fantastic. Right, I'll put some of the condiments here as well. Some people are like, I don't want to use the condiments from the bottle because it's full of germs, so I'm going to use the sachets. They're much more hygienic. Do. There you go. So I won't put like food on every table. Some tables will just be like maybe a bit trashy. Maybe just make that like fall over a little bit. I could make it like that and there's like mustard like all over the floor. What a mess. What a mess. I don't know how much detail I need to put in. We'll obviously need to get some salt and pepper. Did somebody make us any salt? Kind of. Someone's even made a song called Salt Shaker. Very nice. A bowl of salt. That'll kill you. Oh look, there's a salt and pepper. They're quite fancy though. Very fancy. What the hell? Rock salt lamp. Peace crafter. What is that? What does that even mean? What does that say? Ah, 2. That's what I should have named my game. Ah, 2. The horror just begins. Ah, 3. He just can't get enough of the scares, can he? Right, I can probably get away with not using the salt shaker thing, but I'll put one here. I'll put one here anyway. Right. Hopefully this pleases people. So what I want the restaurant to kind of come alive, so you can kind of see that every table has its own little thing, you know. And they're like in different orders. Things have fallen over. There's some half-eaten food lying around. For example, we would have the hot dog, so let's say that was there, so let's put the hot dog, like, I don't know, put a hot dog over here maybe. Come here, usable hot dog. There you go, this is the final weapon in the game. Use a hot dog to vanquish your foes. There you go, look how fancy you are, you get a nice wee hot dog on a plate. Yeah. Maybe this guy was really gluttonous. Maybe he had 2 hot dogs and he was not sharing any of them. He was keeping all these bad boys to himself. There you go. So I'll just copy like all of the sauce and the salt shakers to all the tables first, and then we can sort of redo things here and there, you know. So I don't want every table to look identical, so just enough Because we still need to get like napkins and all those kind of stuff. All those kind of things. Maybe some bottles fallen over. Moved around and so there's a lot of tables, man. Let me I'll deal with this side first. See, I already look like from a distance it kinda looks a bit better. Just from a distance. I'll put that there. See if I can find like a napkin holder. And then put some food around, some milkshakes. Some food I'll actually cut holes in, so it looks like someone actually ate through the burger. I mean, the camera angles are going to be like this, so you're not really going to notice it, but if you see a full burger on every table, it's not so realistic. So I'll make some plates where it's like, for example, I'll get this one, and say I put that one over here, right? And then what I could do is I could just like, let me see, like I could literally just delete that and then delete the chips, and someone just left their salad, you know, they had no interest in that salad. Let me just catch up here really quickly. Pickle Rick. I know, love a good Pickle Rick, hey? Bovaretta eats here. I know, she's a regular. You know, it's good quality food. That's how she gets a really good figure. The diner's looking great. Yeah, once we get some napkins, I'll spread out some milkshakes, some food. Different plates have different amounts of food on it. Some spilt, you know, condiments or whatever. Make a mess on some tables, on the floor as well. We'll make a bit of a mess. So it looks like chaos. It looks like people really ran away, you know, when all this started. The paintings, I'm still going to have to redo them. I'm not entirely convinced. Obviously some of these paintings are going to have to be resized and stuff like that, but I don't really want to keep using so many of them. So I'll have to properly think about how I'm going to cover these walls. I've got Bovaretta here, some advertisement, and I'll probably get like a menu here. I'll see what this looks like in play mode, if it's too ridiculous for this particular scene. Because like in this was made for the playroom for the kids. So it makes sense that she would be there, but if she's in like a diner, it may be people are going to, like, this is like the start of the game, you know, people might be like, what the hell? I thought I was playing a horror game. I mean, it does look a bit horrifying, but not quite the horrifying I was thinking of. Good lord, she is a piece of work, isn't she? I know. Da Vinci would be proud. If I want, I can make some Bovaretta diner posters. I mean, you could try, but you'd have to make them a bit more chic, a bit more professional, not so like funny, you know. They would have to be like Bovaretta in a uniform, you know, like employee of the month kind of thing, you know, where it's her with the diner costume and the wee hat, you know, almost like a nurse. I think she's a bit too hot to handle. Is that possible, Scam? What is possible? Of how she's too hot. Yeah, they don't have ovens there. They just put a raw steak on a Bovaretta poster and it cooks the steak perfectly. It's like one of those new electronic posters that just heat up. Only for Bovaretta Alpha, just for her. She's a 12-star meal. I hate when zombies interrupt dinner. I know. You're just there, you know. You've been waiting all day for this. You're like, oh, thank God, it's been a nightmare day. And then zombies come in and eat everyone, and then you're like, oh. Especially if you just paid for the meal, You're like, you mean I just paid for this and I'm going to bite the dust? They're worse than telemarketers. Oh yeah. Do they actually bug you when you eat? Sometimes when you go to like a different country, like Spain, for example, you eat at a restaurant, stay away from the windows because people come up to you. They're like, would you like to buy some watches? And I'm like, no, I'd like to eat, please. But look at our fine selection. Look at the fine selection of my finger. Get away. 5 again with Maddie Madness with the super chat. You're piling up today, Maddie. Okay, I swear I'm done now. Just a little extra change in your shoe. One of the shoes in your closet. I wonder if anyone's ever inhaled a large pile of salt in one sitting. You probably die, to be honest. I mean, don't underestimate how powerful salt can be. It can properly clog you up. I'm good, thanks. 25% recovered from my John Jerry Steve beating. Let's hope you don't get another one this week. Don't forget napkins, LB. Oh, yep. I think I mentioned that before I read your comment, yeah. But these people are animals. Maybe they don't even use napkins. Or maybe they use the napkins for, like, bandages, you know, to recover from their zombie bite wounds. Anyone want to make a game with me on Dreams soon? I would love that. Oh, I'm sure you could advertise your skills. See if anybody wants to collab with you. Okay, quick, someone give me a game idea. A hamburger with a shotgun that goes around shooting healthy food. I think that would be a good one. Do. What the hell's going on? No. Dino nuggies. What's a nuggie? Let me see. Dinosaurs. Oh, dinosaurs. You're making Hal Schmoomin typos here. Subway Surfers. Is that a real game? I've heard of that name before. Something I can make myself. I can't make dinosaurs. You can just search for dinosaurs, but if you're determined to make all your own assets, then yeah, it might be a bit more difficult to do it. Are you going to toss that salad that someone left? Yeah. Let's I'll get some burgers on the floor as well. Like someone panicked and they just grabbed their burger and they threw it at the zombie, and then like all the individual parts of the burger spread out all over the floor. So we've got the bun here, the lettuce here, the cheese, the meat, you know. It's all spread all over the floor. It's a real riot. Green dinosaur lizard man. Cause me bad at designing dinosaurs for now. Can you believe I've spent 730 hours in Dreams? You've only done 350 hours. Not too bad. And I mean, I stream this almost every day, so I am playing it for a good couple hours every day. And even then, you must be like sitting on this all day. Or maybe you just leave your PlayStation on, you know, you go to work, you come back, right, that's me clocked another 10 hours in Dreams. Nice. Oh my gosh, 730. I know some people have actually got way more than that. Some people have got like thousands and thousands, like over 4,000 hours in Dreams. And I'm like, 4,000 hours? And I looked at their profile and they didn't really make that much. And I'm like, how could you spend that amount of time and not output that much content? It's insane. I think by the end of the year, I guess I'll be closer to 1,000 maybe. I think that's a good amount of time to output a good amount of games. I don't think I've done 100. I mean, if you're quite new to the game, then yeah, it might take you a little longer. Miss Crinkly Dingretti of the month. Oh yeah, she crinkles those fries the best. I've played over 4,000 creations. You've played 5,000. I know, it's because of my streams. I need to play Dreams, and even then I only play them like once a week, so it's not that much. I think I have about 4,400 hours in Dreams. And I wasn't in early access. Yeah. That'll make a big difference. I mean, when I was in the beta, I used a different profile. Because I didn't have this profile at the time. So I had to start from 0. I vote yes in favour of the dino nuggets for the table. Some chicken dino nuggets. Hopefully someone made them. Yeah, I was shocked how long I've spent in it myself. I think that's crazy. But Dreams, like, we're on this all the time. Creating, time flies, so you kind of forget what you're doing. I'd love to see my playtime in Little Big Planet across all 3 Little Big Planet games. I think that would be thousands upon thousands of hours, because I played that game for years and years and years. And back then, I had less work to do, you know, because I was like still at school, so I could spend a lot more time on the game. So it would be nice to see my actual playtime. A diner napkin holder, exactly what we're looking for. Oh, this is very fancy. Perhaps too fancy. He's called a salted napkin. Right, we've got a napkin tray here as well. We could probably use that one for the main desk. Nice alien. What the hell is that? What are we looking at here? This is all salted napkins designs, by the way. Right, funny enough, salted napkin didn't actually make a napkin. Right, the thermal's okay. We can relax. It looks like a toaster. I'm not gonna lie, it looks like a toaster. But yeah. Make it a bit smaller, I think. There you go. Doesn't that look like a toaster though? To me that looks like a toaster. I'll probably sit it like that so that it looks a bit smaller. Anything else and it's too large. I mean, people are going to look at that and go like, what the hell is that? So I'll put it like that. Maybe that looks a bit better. How do you check hours? You just go into your indreams.me profile and that's it. It'll be there. You guys are insane. I wonder how much time I have in Dreams. Maybe less than 100. We could check for you if you like. Is there not a way to check how many hours you've spent? Yeah, just on the website. indreams.me website. People stole all the napkins as toilet paper replacements. See, I wouldn't actually be surprised if that was true. I bet some people did that. They went to restaurants and they just grabbed a bunch of napkins, put them in their pocket, and then they got the hell out of there. I haven't played it for months though. Oh, okay. Oh, you still need to get back into it then. Same. Want to make a game together soon? I'll even make the dino nuggets if need be. Make them extra crispy. I'm bogged down by my 2 projects at the moment, but I could help out a little if you need. Thanks. I'll see you, maybe message you on Discord if you have it, and see if you could make me stuff for my new main game. Sounds good. Sounds very good indeed. Let me copy some of these napkins over. There you go. Gotta have your napkins. Can't go without your napkins. I'll properly place all these around. I'll just need to play around and make sure every table has a unique design, which is a little repetitive, but I think in the end it'll look a bit better, so it doesn't look like I've just copy and pasted like the same table over and over again. And like I said, I need to decide if you're going to be able to walk through both of these walkways or just one of them, so that you can go this way or only this way, for example. But yeah, it looks half decent already, even just adding the floor. and doing a little something with the wall. Actually looks half decent. I just need to put the camera angles in. That's the next big step, to be honest. How schmoomin', what you have to do is going into your settings, go to profile settings, take an apple, give it to a horse, befriend the horse, name him Bill. He will tell you how many hours you have. That's a lot of work, but totally worth it. I have 279 hours, pretty good. Yeah, it sounds pretty nice. Yes, we need dino nuggies. Dino nuggets. Do you ever remember the cold ham you used to put in your sandwiches, but they were like, the picture on them was like a dinosaur? We used to call them dino meat. They were so good. They tasted way better than the regular ham, but I suspect they were probably packed full of like really bad things for your health. So let me duplicate a few things. Let me see potentially where these cameras can go. So once you walk out here, see, I don't want to show too much of the area like that, so it's like once you walk out, maybe the first camera angles. It's just going to be difficult because it's dead wide, this part. I might extend the bar to about here so people can actually sit here. Maybe reduce the registers a little bit. So let's just say the next camera is like near the bar. Right, it's going to be very experimental. And then if you go down this way, we'll say there's a camera that's kind of like maybe like that. Another camera which is going to be, if you go down this side, I won't really know until I playtest this, because maybe I'll put another camera like here, or let me see. Yeah, maybe it can go like that. Maybe there's like a note here that you can pick up. And then another camera as you come out. It'd be like here. There's going to be a lot of cameras in this part, and then you go out here. I kind of want to make sure you see the car. So maybe make it kind of like this. It's not so perfect. Maybe get the wheel in maybe a bit. Maybe make it like that maybe, hold on. Like this. And then if you go towards the door, then that's going to be like that. And if you go down this way, make it like, I don't know, a bit like that maybe. It's difficult because it's such a big area. I don't really know what the best way to do it would be. Let's try that for now. If we come back behind here, maybe there's a camera angle like, they're going to block this off as well though. Let me see. Maybe like just like that. Bring it down a bit. Or make another camera here, so when you come through here, it's difficult. A lot of these cameras will just be like really quick placeholder ones. So if you go around behind here, then that's when you're going to see like the posters, the schedule. It's like the back of the car. If you go around this way, maybe you can actually see the car. Thing is, I want you to see the car, but not see too much of the environment, you know. I'll get another camera angle, right, and I'll put it like kind of like that for now, I think. So yeah, it's just getting all these different angles here. It's going to be like the hardest one to test because there's so many different ways you can go. Like here, I'll probably block off that so you don't get to go through both sides. I'll put that there just in case we actually do let you go through this door. Look at that beautiful face. Beauty. Beauty incarnate. So as you come down here, and then the next section would be like, maybe make it a bit like that. There's the other door there. So that's a lot of rough cameras, just to test out different things. It's a big area, so I'm definitely going to have to think about, am I going to let the player be able to walk around the whole area, or am I going to just let them, or am I going to block off like certain pathways so that it's a bit more structured. Let me see here. I'm thinking of adding a mega update to my Jazz Punk spin-off game, but I'm worried nobody will actually see it because updated games don't get congratulated by the Dreams algorithm of hellish dream souls. Yeah, people would have to specifically search for updated games. It's difficult. I don't know. I'd maybe just focus all your ideas on a sequel, maybe. Unfortunately. Scheme, do you have Discord? I know it's pretty random, right? But have you guys been rejected by a girl? Big debate here. Wonder what people say. Maddie, yes. So many 9 millions of times. It's a lot of times. Not really. I'm not the social type, to be honest, so I'd never ask one out. They're always asking you out, House Moomin. They're like, please, House Moomin. Plus, you'd probably ask them a message to ask them out, but it's like a really horrible typo, and you end up asking your mother out instead. Have John, Jerry, Steve burst through the wall like the Kool-Aid and say, did someone order a veggie option? Because John, Jerry, Steve has a plant thing on him. That would be good. I don't have Discord yet, but I'll set one up. You can message me on PSN, Scheme, DBT. I'm back from the website. Turns out I have 105 hours. That's quite a lot. Yeah. I told a girl for about a month ago that I liked her, but she liked another. That sucks, man. Yeah, it happens sometimes, you know. At the end of the day, right, if she doesn't want you, then don't worry about it, because you don't want to be with someone that doesn't want you, you know? So, I wouldn't worry about it. There's plenty of fish in the sea. Big fish will tell you that in the comments. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Is the floor placeholder? Well, we did smaller floors, but the thermal was too high, so I made it bigger. So I'm just going to test and see what it looks like. If it looks too ridiculous, then I can find something else. I just want to make a good checkered floor, because the problem is a lot of checkered floors, they use up too much thermal, and it's a big problem. I have over 2,000 hours apparently. What are you kidding on? 2,709, that's more accurate. Hey Creek Vulture, welcome back. Just thought you could possibly emit and delete high quality assets like flooring as you move around because of the fixed cameras. High quality look with low thermal. Yeah, I'm not sure how it works, because like the thermal in Dreams, can you do that? Like, can you reduce the thermal depending on using emitters? Because you could do it in Little Big Planet, I just don't know about Dreams. What's wrong, Meribedis? It's nothing. It's nothing. Yeah, man, that sucks. Sorry to hear about your social predicament. So I think that's pretty much all we're going to do for today. So we've got a better looking diner than we had before. Still a lot of work that needs to be done in this big area in particular. I'll block off some areas, I'll change a few things, but I think this looks not too bad. So I need to go to work now. So thank you very much, guys, for all of your time today in the stream. Thanks for all the donations, guys. Again, that was greatly appreciated. You're really helping the channel out as well. And tomorrow it's DreamsCon, so tomorrow we're going to look at some DreamsCon booths if it's available. On Wednesday we'll do a regular play stream, and then on Thursday, Friday, and possibly even Saturday we'll be back with the survival horror streams, and we'll create the convenience store, the mechanics area, and a few other places before we get into the hospital. So thanks very much for watching today, guys. And if anyone's around tomorrow, I'll see you for another stream. How much thermal's too much? Yeah, I know. Alright, see you guys. Thanks very much. Sorry I need to cut the stream a little bit short today, but I've got some work to go to now. So take care, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye. See ya.